Well, Luka Doncic returned to the only city he ever wanted to call home tonight for the first time since the NBA trade that shocked the entire basketball world. Right around, 2 months ago.
For sure, it's a little bit more, talking about closure sometimes hard because, like I said, I spent a lot of time here, great moments.
When the inept village idiot general manager Nico Harrison colluded with his longtime pal and confidant Rob Pelinka over with the Lakers to commit highway basketball treason in the abomination of a trade which sent the then 25-year-old megastar to LeBron James like some charitable donation for the rights to Anthony Davis, predictably already hurt, Max Christie, and one single first-round pick.
Because there was a partnership and a history of travel in the world between Nico and myself working around Kobe Bryant, there was a fabric of trust in the discussions.
Seriously, how the hell was this trade permitted to go down? It is still anyone's guess. For the Mavericks part, though, they have clearly been cursed by the basketball gods for this treacherous move, as in a sick twist of fate, AD and Kyrie ultimately shared the court together for just 25 minutes total this season. Doncic, meanwhile, strided back into town as the Lakers were looking like a second-round exit at best this year before the trade deadline, while they are looking like arguably an NBA Finals contender thanks to the Doncic acquisition. Keep in mind, Luka was just in the NBA Finals a year ago, and essentially, the Mavericks just decided to swap places with the Lakers, as the Mavs are now heading to the place all too familiar for old LeBron and AD over the last couple years. Of course, it is the play-in tournament.
Whatever that thing is, whoever came up with that need to be fired.
And Luka would get his much-deserved tribute video, and he was emotional to say the least, wiping back tears throughout it. And this game came less than 24 hours after another emotional game for the Lakers, as they look to be seizing control of the West and making a massive statement, about to beat the Thunder in back-to-back games in Oklahoma City, with LA leading by 1 point after a Doncic basket with just under 8 minutes to play in the fourth, just 2 days after they blew OKC out by nearly 30. But after Doncic's basket to give the Lakers the lead, he had words for a fan courtside, which the official misconstrued as being directed towards him and ejected Luka. The Lakers would predictably crumble down the stretch without their all-everything superstar. Luka would then have to deal with all of these emotions tonight, returning to this building for the first time off of that back-to-back with the Thunder.
It's nice to see some familiar faces here. I spent a lot of times with them. But like you said, it was a lot of emotions. When I woke up, I was tired. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't sleep much.
But after that emotional tribute video, Luka would absolutely abuse, humiliate, and remind the Mavericks just how foolish of a move they made. He had 31 points at halftime and ended the game with 45 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists as the Lakers cruised to a easy 112-97 victory. The fans were very intentional in this one with Luka, cheering him loudly every time he touched the ball and giving him multiple standing ovations, while chants of "Fire Nico" rang out throughout the arena several times during the game. The Mavericks are essentially all but locked into the 10 seed, meaning they will play the Kings in the 9-10 game to then have the ability to play the loser of the 7-8 game. It is a tall order, an uphill climb, just to make it to the 8 seed and to have the right to get massacred by the Thunder in the first round. While Luka just kicked through the doors of the arena he used to call home, kicked his feet up, took in the MVP chants, while the bum general manager that dealt him was showered with boos, as Luka showed the basketball world one more time that the Lakers are indeed a viable contender thanks to him. Again, this is what happens when you commit basketball treason. It has been nearly 15 years since the Mavericks won their first and likely last championship ever at the expense of LeBron James. Now, in a sick twist, they might have just handed LeBron a title when they handed him this special generational talent.